Top 10 dating rules for players. This video is brought to you by Player Nation Clothing. Go to bit.ly Player Nation to check out the flyest gear on the net. The link is below. As a player, one thing you will be doing a lot of is going out on dates. And when it comes to dating, there are rules to that game too. And here's 10 of them. Rule number 1. You don't always have to break bread. This basically means every date you go on doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. In fact, some don't have to cost anything. And no, I'm not saying be cheap, but every woman is not worth your time and money. So instead of wasting $200 on dinner and a movie, take that chick on a walk in the park and get to know each other. I like doing fly things, and if I invite a chick out that I like spending time with, money is no object, but lack of it shouldn't be either. Rule number 2. If she flakes, charge her. A lot of women will set plans with you, and when it's time to go out, they will cancel at the last moment. Now, as a player, you should care less. Why? Because you should have a Rolodex full of names and numbers that you can call at a moment's notice. But it's principles involved in this game. So, if a chick flakes on you, throw her number away. In fact, block her number. I don't care if she has a valid excuse or not. She wasted your time, and as a player, your time is valuable. Now, if she begs and pleads for a second chance, that's cool. You still charge her, but in a different way. Make her pay for the date or let her know it's time to come off some ass to make up for the disrespect. Anything else will be uncivilized. Rule number 3, no gifts. Only lames show up to dates with flowers and candy. That's shit that you do for your long-term girl on holidays. If a bitch is kicking it with me, I am her gift, period. End of story. No need to explain this rule any further. Rule number 4. You choose the spot. Never let a female tell you where she wants you to take her or where she wants to go, because best believe she has your name stored in her phone under dinner and that new spot that I want to check out, while some other sucker's name is stored under car payment. These chicks will use you up if you let them, so don't let them. You choose the spot where you want to hang out. Plus, women like a man who can take charge and make plans for them. And that leads us right into rule number 5. The spot you pick should give you the home court advantage. Let me explain. Remember that show Cheers? Part of the lyrics in the theme song went, "Where everyone knows your name." If you didn't know the character Norm, you would know who he was as soon as he walked through that door because everyone would scream his name. Hey, Norm. So the place you choose should be a place where you're comfortable at and the workers know you and know how you get down and know how to treat you in front of other people, which can work towards your advantage. Now, every place you take a date on doesn't have to be like this, but at least have one spot where everyone knows your name. Rule number 6. No Happy Meals. I know you're looking at your phone screen right now thinking to yourself, King Dose has lost it. No Happy Meals? Slow down, bucko, slow down. Let me explain. In fact, insert the clip right here.
On the first date, I had to get my daughter something to eat before he took me out. So I was like, can you run me by the McDonald's real quick because I'm running behind, woo woo. We get to McDonald's. All she got was her classic, a milkshake, 4-piece nugget, and a small fry. When the lady at the window asked for the bread,
he's like, where's that?
Yeah.
Nigga, you said run me through McDonald's real quick so we can get, yeah, nigga, you won't pay for it.
McDonald's? I'm sorry. Okay. I think that's the
Already,
problem
that was
now.
the first problem.
That ain't no problem.
At that moment.
That's your problem.
Look, and it was at that moment. Now, I had the
You
bread.
could've paid for the-
And I even asked him, did he want anything? But look, it was at that moment that I knew you were never getting this.
Because he ain't pay for your daughter food?
Now you understand, this chick really wanted that guy to buy her kid food before they went out on their first date. I'm like Marty Marr, I love the kids, but fuck that. Only a lame would do some shit like that. Truth be told, I shouldn't even be meeting her kids if it's our first date. I'm not going to go too deep with this because I think I'm going to do a separate video on that chick in this situation. So let's go to rule number 7. Set a sex number. As a player, I'm not going to keep taking the same chick out night after night, and I ain't hit those draws yet. Doing that is like walking around in circles and not getting anywhere. That 3-month rule Steve Harvey set for women in his book Think Like a Man is bullshit. Here's some quick game for you, player. Just because she ain't screwed you in 8 weeks doesn't mean she hasn't screwed anyone else in 8 weeks. Out of all the guys she's seeing, someone's 3 months is about to be up. So set your own date of how long she has to give you those draws before you charge her to the game. Me personally, a chick has 3 weeks or 3 dates before I lose her number. But that's me. You decide what's good for you. Rule number 8. Don't spend the night. When you do have sex with her, don't spend the night. It's rare for me to stay the whole night with a female. Once I bust a nut, I'm up and I strut. All that snuggling stuff is unnecessary. Plus, I don't trust any female enough to close my eyes around her. Maybe that's just a personal issue. I don't know. But I know this rule has served me well. Rule number 9, keep it off social. We are in a day and age where if it's not on Instagram, it never happened. That's stupid. I don't do it for the gram or the book. True players move in silence. That's one thing women like about us. We know how to keep our mouths shut when it comes to our sexual exploits. Going live on Facebook, showing your every move, that's a no-no. Be discreet with your affairs. That's the player way. Nobody needs to know where and who I'm on a date with. That's between me and her. And last but not least, rule number 10, never explain yourself. First of all, you're a grown-ass man. You shouldn't have to explain yourself to anyone, especially not some broad you're dating. Am I telling you to lie to women? No, what I'm telling you is that it's none of her fucking business who and what I do. If she asks you a question about another woman, your reply should be WHY. Why? Let me explain. If a bitch asks me, who was that girl I saw you with? I'm going to be like, why do you care? Why are you trying to complicate things between you and I? Why are you acting so insecure? Why are you focused on her and not us in the right here and now? Notice how I never answered her question, yet I didn't lie to her either. Remember rule number 10, player. It will serve you well, along with the other 9 rules that I just gave you. Now, all you players, do me a favor. Let's get the numbers up on this video essay. So hit the like button, reply beneath with any questions, and share this video. You can also download my free ebook, 7 Ways to Attract Women. The link is below. Until the next one, play on, player.